In the next round, Yang Hao, the third leader of the Black Annihilation Army, played against Xiao Yan, the champion of the Danhui. Hearing the name of Mr. Xiao Yan, I wonder if I can teach today. Hearing this, Xiao Yan felt that he had been set aside. The opponent actually used such a method to force himself to make a move. If he didn't make a move, he would appear to be cowardly in public. If he lost, then they could use this as an excuse to break him up with Sun Er. At this moment, Xiao Yan's expression was gloomy. But it's okay. If you can make an example, you will save more trouble later. After speaking, Xiao Yan turned his head abruptly and looked at the man in Tsing-yi who had fallen on the stone platform. Upon seeing this, the man in Tsing-yi smiled, but there was no fear on his face because he was at the peak of the 5-star Dozuan, but Xiao Yan was a lower 5-star Dozuan than himself. Xiao Yan's expression was calm. Although he was a 5-star Dozuan, with the addition of exercises and strange fire, even if he ran in a 7 or even 8 stars, he was not afraid at all. Since the 3 commanders insist on doing this, then I will accompany them. Xiao Yan flashed and fell opposite Yang Hao. The next moment, Yang Hao's claws were sharp, and he grabbed Xiao Yan fiercely. Xiao Yan's fists danced in the wind, and he could easily take every collision. Yang Hao's expression became more solemn, and after more than a dozen rounds, the latter's calm appearance made his face a little uncomfortable. I don't believe it anymore. You poor boy. You dare to fight with this commander. After that, Yang Hao's Imperial Seal tactics began to brew. Upon seeing this, Xiao Yan smiled secretly. He couldn't be more familiar with this Imperial Seal trick at the moment. A strong wind hit Yang Hao's wrist like lightning, and the flaws in the Imperial Seal technique were easily broken by Xiao Yan. Yang Hao's expression changed, but before he could think about it, Xiao Yan slammed a hot wind on his body. Yang Hao spurted out a mouthful of blood, and his figure smashed out of the stone platform. Xiao Yan's expression was calm, and he bowed his hand slightly and said, I have given in the 3 commanders. Hearing this, Yang Hao sprayed blood angrily again. With his 5-star peak strength, he was so embarrassed. Seeing this scene, Ling Quan and the 5 leaders were shocked. The 3 commanders have all lost so miserably. Then wouldn't they lose even more miserably? Obviously, Xiao Yan's true combat power has far exceeded his superficial level. Getting up from the ground, Yang Hao was disheveled, like a madman. If this matter is returned to the ancient world, he doesn't know how many people will laugh at it. Thinking of this, Yang Hao's head became hot, and he shot at Xiao Yan violently. Motherfucker, I don't accept it. Upon seeing this, Xiao Yan slammed Yang Hao's chest with a lightning kick. Yang Hao was hit hard again, blood spurted wildly, and his figure was smashed into the air again. Propped up, Yang Hao panted like a cow. Just as he was about to rush out again, the cold cry of the second commander Lin Shen suddenly sounded. Yang Hao, you have lost all the faces of the ancient tribe. Yang Hao stopped his figure. A touch of fear flashed in his eyes. Soon, the second commander Lin Shen stared at Xiao Yan fiercely again and said, Xiao Yan, are you playing well? Hearing this, Xiao Yan's expression remained calm. It's just a competition. Hearing this, Lin Shen's eyes became cold. Since you like to learn from each other, let this commander try it. How about? Hearing this, Xiao Yan frowned. This person's strength is in the 6-star Dozuan, so it shouldn't be too tricky to deal with. Just as the swords of the 2 sides were rattling, the elder Gusin of the ancient tribe finally appeared. Lin Shen, don't mess around. As the host family, what kind of system is it to embarrass the guests of the ancient clan in public? After being scolded, Lin Shen didn't dare to fight back at the moment. He can only advise Xiao Yan before leaving. If you know each other, leave the ancient clan quickly, otherwise you will look good when you enter the ancient realm. Hearing that, Xiao Yanli didn't bother to pay attention to the latter. At the end of the battle, Xiao Yan was about to sit back, but the strange fire in his body jumped suddenly. Following the induction of the strange fire, Xiao Yan found a woman in red not far away, with a lifelike flame mark on her brow. At this moment, the woman in red also looked over, and between the 2 of them, the flames in her eyes suddenly confronted each other across the air. With a bang, the space between the 2 exploded out of thin air. The flames burst, and Xiao Yan trembled. He could sense that the other party's strange fire was really powerful. Although Xiao Yan coveted this very much, if the Yin clan could be juxtaposed with the ancient Soul clan, how could he be stupid enough to offend such terrorist forces for the sake of alien fire? With a soft sigh, Xiao Yan and Zhao Yixian didn't stay long, and then slowly faded away. At this moment, the white-robed man next to the red-clothed woman said softly, "Huoji, how about it?" Hearing this, the red-clothed woman named Huoji slowly said, "A very strong alien fire. If I have the opportunity, I would love to fight him. Let's see if my 8th-ranked Red Lotus Industry fire is better or worse than his alien fire." The white-robed man shook his head helplessly. She's a girl's family, but she is only interested in these things. On the other side, Xiao Yan and the others walked on the way back to the house to tea this moment. The expression of the little Dr. Fairy was slightly solemn at the tea present. Most of the young Junjie of the ancient clan are hostile to Xiao Yan, and what he is most worried about is the 4 major dynasties. According to their potential, they are the most likely to become the next Black Annihilation King. That it is necessary to know that the minimum requirement for every Black Annihilation King is to reach the semi-holy level. Hearing this, Xiao Yan also flashed a touch of solemnity. These 4 capitals may be really tricky, but they are not enough for him to retreat without a fight. Suddenly, at the end of the forest path, 3 black-robed figures stood casually. Suddenly, a sense of danger filled Xiao Yan's heart. Seeing Xiao Yan appeared, the black-robed man in the lead smiled and said, "You are Xiao Yan from the Xiao clan, right?" Hearing this, Xiao Yan felt a sense of familiarity. "Are you from the Soul Hall?" Hearing that, the black-robed man smiled gloomily. "For this name, I still prefer to hear you call me the Soul Clan." Xiao Yan's expression was cold. He didn't expect to run into people in the Soul Hall here. Seeing Xiao Yan's appearance, the black-robed man smiled and said, "I shouldn't have come to the task of catching you, so I don't want to interfere. When I came here, I just wanted to see what the Xiao clan, who had suppressed my Soul clan to death, looked like now." Hearing this, the little Dr. Fairy gave a cold drink, condensed a long, vindictive whip, and threw it over fiercely. When the 2 bodyguards next to the black-robed man saw this, they immediately waved their sleeves and robes, and the 2 forces directly resisted the vindictive long whip. Seeing the scene of doing something if he didn't agree with a word, the black-robed man chuckled. "Remember my name? My name is Soulcliff. The person who seriously injured your ancestor Xiao Xian back then and caused his fall was my ancestor, maybe it will be me who ends you this time." After that, the 3 black-robed figures slowly disappeared. Watching the other party disappear, Xiao Yan clenched his fists. The man had 2 7-star Dozuan as bodyguards with him, and obviously he also had some status in the Soul Clan. "Soul Cliff, right? Then the debt owed by your ancestors will be paid by you then." Unconsciously, 3 days passed in a hurry, and today is the time when the gate of the ancient world opened. Under the arrangement of the ancient tribe, Xiao Yan and other beast and demon forces came to a lake one after another. Then Elder Gusun began to explain the precautions. After entering the ancient realm, please do not break around in addition. There are countless ancient ethnic groups in the world, and I hope not to interfere with them. Having said that, a gate to the unknown space appeared in everyone's vision. "Everyone, please come in." After Elder Gusun gave a loud smile, everyone rushed into it. Upon seeing this, Xiao Yan and the others followed closely. However, during the march, Lin Shun, the 2nd commander in charge of the guards, stopped Xiao Yan's way. Facing the roadblock, Xiao Yan didn't seem to see it, and his shoulders slammed into the 2nd commander. With a chuckle, the 2nd commander's complexion turned white, and his figure took 3 steps back in a row. Xiao Yan just glanced at the 2nd commander flatly, and then walked straight to the space gate. Seeing Xiao Yan's disregard, the 2nd commander gritted his teeth with anger. "Xiao Yan, within the ancient realm, someone will clean you up. I'm waiting for you to crawl out like a dead dog." Xiao Yan smiled gloomily and said, "2nd commander, you'd better take care of yourself first." Having said that, Xiao Yan stepped into the door of the space. But the 2nd commander at this moment There was a trace of blood flowing out because Xiao Yan had invaded a ray of strange fire into his body during the previous fight, and now he had an attack, which caused a lot of damage to his body. As soon as he entered the ancient realm, Xiao Yan felt the energy of heaven and earth several times stronger than the outside world. According to legend, this ancient realm was created by the ancient duty of the ancient race, and only after the reinforcement and expansion of generations of Doshing did it form the magnificent and vast space it is now. Soon, more than a dozen warships came, carrying everyone to the center of the ancient tribe. On the warship, Xiao Yan saw the people of the Yin clan again. This moment, the young man walking with the woman in red slowly greeted Xiao Yan. "You are Xiao Yan, the champion of the Danhui, right?" Dazzle under the fire. Hearing this, Xiao Yan nodded, and then the two began to talk. It turned out that the Yin clan and the Xiao clan had a long history a long time ago, and Huoshuan and the others came to the ancient world this time to open the heavenly tomb every 20 years. There are many opportunities in it, and almost the proud sons of heaven from the ancient 8 races will come to participate. Hearing this, Xiao Yan said in doubt, "Brother Huoshuan, can you tell me what this tomb is?" According to Huoshuan's narration, the heavenly tomb is the tomb of many powerful people, including the tomb of Xiao Yan's ancestor Xiao Xian. After countless years of changes, their energy marks were transformed into their appearance during their lifetime. As long as they were defeated, they could obtain energy marks to enhance their strength. Moreover, the 5 days in the heavenly tomb are equivalent to 1 day in the past, but each time you can stay in it for at most 3 years, that is, half a year in the outside world. After listening, Xiao Yan also had extreme expectations for the tomb of Heaven. 3 years inside, only half a year outside, which is enough to do a lot of things. Besides, the ancestor is also among them. If he meets him, maybe he can give himself a lot of help.